So EA have released the 77 Plus L1 and APL double upgrade. Now, one thing I will add, we're most likely going to get premiums on Monday, which is guaranteed Liga or whatever. So just remember that. Now, for this, you need 2 rares and exactly 9 golds altogether. So the best way to grind these, if you want to do this efficiently, you are going to want to have the Daily Super Silver and the TOTS grind, as well as, of course, the crafting. Now, the reason why we want the crafting is because the crafting, if you were to complete this, has got the exact same requirements as the double upgrade we're looking to do, right? But you get 5 players back. So what I'm going to show you here is a few examples. So starting off with the 77 Plus L1, we're just going to call it for that instead of repeating the name the whole time. We are going to go over to our goals. We're going to go low to rare, and we're basically going to pop in any players that are from Ligue 1 or from the Women's League, right? So the French League, the Men's French League, and the Women's French League. The reason being is we can then recycle those round, no problem. So you can see here, any gold rares or gold commons we get all the way up to 81 rated are going to go into these. So if I go down to Liga and do the exact same thing, bang into that. And you want to recycle all of those cards into those upgrades alone. So you would look a little bit like this. Once you've completed it, go ahead and, of course, submit. Don't worry about the League SBC as of right now. I'm going to cover another video a little bit later on in today, like the ultimate League and grind, right? We're going to get that video out later on today. We're just solely focusing on these SBCs underneath my camera here. So if we go back to the store, and you'll see here I've got a lot of things saved. If a lot of you don't know about the channel, we're looking to do a live stream for Team of the Season for Premier League. So here is our 2 times 77 Plus. Now, most likely you're not going to get a lot of these or a lot of TOTS out of these, but the more you grind, the better chance you have, right? So right there, these 2 cards, they're the 2 rares we get, are going to go straight back in to the 77 Plus L1 upgrade. Now, with that in mind, we can go, okay, every time we put a rare in, we're looking for commons. Now, this 5 times 77 Plus is from the crafting, which I'm going to explain in a second. But you can see here, for the same amount of cards we get. So today I wanted to introduce you to Elorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. In terms of submitting, we get an extra 3 back that aren't Ligue 1, but doesn't mean you can't get them. So again, all of these rares we see here that aren't from Ligue 1 or the Women's League can go back into that crafting. Now, if I've lost you here, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and give you a visual aid now. So as we go back to the SBC tab, what I want you guys to do is every single time you get a French League player or a Women's League player, the Akima, I think it's pronounced, league, you're going to put them into this. So again, going back into my club, we're going to go to newest, we're going to go to gold. You can see here, I got myself the Samba card, and then I've got myself, in terms of storage, because I had a duplicate, that. So we're going to put those cards in. Where is she? There he is, Medina. So we've got the rares. So all we need now is the commons. To get the commons, it is relatively easy, right? There are multiple ways to do this. We've got ourselves the daily gold upgrade, which is going to give us 1 rare, and it's going to give us 10 gold commons. So if we were to use this one as the example straight away, the quickest way to get this done on console is just go low to high on your bronzes, pop in 5 bronze players, doesn't matter where they're from, if it's from the major leagues or a league SBC or blah, 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 doesn't matter. And then these here, you just click in the left analog stick, go to squad build-up, and you're going to go to silver. Put silver common, put all, and then put ignore position, low to high. Submit. That's going to put in all your silver commons. Bang. It's easy as that. Doesn't matter about the cards, where they're from or anything like that. Submit. That's going to give you 11 golds. You could do this every single day. So you're going to get yourself 110 golds. You want to do the same thing. So with this pack here, we're going to go to store. We're going to open it up and we're going to break down the pack the same way. We're going to break down all of the packs in the exact same way. So as we open it up, you might have a chance of getting a team of the season. You might get anything else like a walkout or a couple 83 rated. But you can see here, same thing. So any of the women's cards, for example, this one here, they're going to go back into the crafting. And then Ligue 1, that's going to go back into the L1. And then any card that isn't part of the League SBC, so for example, the Greek League, anybody else here? No, so the 2 Greek League cards. So for example, this one, are going to go into the crafting. This one's going to go into the crafting. This one's going to go into the crafting. Sorry, the Ligue 1 one is going to go into L1. So again, just to recap, crafting, 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 Ligue 1 or Women's League, French League into the Ligue 1 upgrade. And you want to go through every single one and do that. Now, the reason why we do that is the most efficient way. So again, going back to what you're thinking, what in the world is the crafting, we have got ourselves here, if we go to favorites, we've got ourselves the team of the season crafting, the one where you get 5 gold cards back every time. So again, if I go to my most recent, just to give you a visual aid, we got ourselves a rare, which we need. It's not French League. We've got ourselves a card here that's not French League, a card here that's not French League, a card there is not French League. Also, this one here that isn't Premier League or French League. And we're just going to go through every single time, right? So that's what it will look like. And then in terms of my storage, the exact same thing because of what I just packed from originally. So again, these cards can go into the crafting. So again, it doesn't matter where they're from or anything like that. And we're popping the last one. So from doing that steps alone, we've managed to get ourselves one of the crafting ones, right? So that's going to give us a 5x 77 plus. Now, there is another way you can get a lot of golds back by doing 7 silvers into this SBC. I've covered it in loads of videos, so I won't go into too much depth. But do that one there. That's going to give you a lot of silvers. And then you've got yourself 25 of these today. So that means at least you got 250 golds here, plus 10 gold upgrades, another 110. That's 360 golds you can do a day. And the same thing for this. Just go to Squad Builder. Once you've got your silvers, you don't have to go silver common. You can go all silvers, but just pop them in there. Bang. Then we go ahead and submit this. That gives us another gold pack, and we break down that gold pack in the same way. So let's go back to the store again, talk about the players we've got, and we can just rinse and repeat that system. So I'll meet you back at the store. So this one here is from the grind pack that I mentioned. You need 11 silvers. We get 3 gold rares, 3 commons. Again, all the French League players or all the women's French League players will go straight in. So this one here, we didn't get any, but we got 1, 2, 3 cards to go back into the crafted. A French League player, doesn't matter if they're rare or common, can go straight back into that. And then we got ourselves some more League SBC players, which we'll touch upon in a second. And then if we go over to our other pack that we had here, where did it go? Did I not finish it? No, I didn't. Okay, cool, that's fine. Back to the SBC tab, and you just want to be as efficient as that as possible. Now, like I say, I wouldn't heavily focus on these for too long because we are going to get premium ones where it's just 1 league only. But again, going back to my club, going to newest, we can see here, we can pop in, where has it gone? Is it in? There it is. This person here can go straight in. That's fine. Then we can go to our storage because it's the exact same thing. We're just using every card that we've packed so far. We get rid of right mid, newest, and then Gomez can go in. And we've already got 4 cards here. We've only got 5 to go. Now, obviously, in my club, I've got a lot of Ligue 1. So I recommend that you go through and get rid of all of your Ligue 1 and Women's Ligue 1 cards because you're just going to get rid of them anyway. So you might as well do it. All the way up to 83 rated when you can. If we head over to Ligue 1, do the exact same thing. Now, we can go ahead and pop these all in. Ideally, want to get rid of commons first, but don't be scared to get rid of rares at the same time. Get rid of those just like that. And then we can do the same thing on this one. And that's another double one done. And like I say, you can keep doing that system over and over and over. Make sure you're doing your rivals, your weekend league, and of course your squad battles to get extra packs into your account, which means you get more players into your account. And any card that you pack from these packs while you're grinding them that are 83 rated or 84 rated, 85 rated, they can go into the 83 times 10s. They can go to everything else. We get another one here. No team of the season this time around. No worries. No board or walkout by the looks of it. Well, probably a board actually. No, we don't. So again, these two will go straight back into the L1 upgrades, and we're just going to keep going round and round and round like that. Now, once you've got rid of all of your daily gold upgrades, if you don't know what they are, I'll show you, and your crafting ones, for example, the TOTS grinding ones, I think they're called. For example, once you've got rid of all of these, and you've got rid of all of these, and you've got none left, that's when the League SBC comes into play. And I can already hear you saying, well, how do I do the League and Eredivisie? Very, very simply, you are going to go to your club, and bear in mind, we're only using golds from Ligue 1, right? So you can go through one club at a time and just look how many bronzes and how many silvers you have, and you can go through that way, like that. For example, 2 silvers in that club. Or, if that is too much of a struggle, you can actually just go straight to Eredivisie and just solely focus on Eredivisie and nothing more. So, for example, Ajax, I've got 2 gold cards there, and you just go through one by one and keep building them up. Now, if you don't have these, you can obviously go ahead and keep grinding to see if you get them, but you will find a club where you have 4 or anything like that, so don't be too scared. There will be a load of bronze and silvers that you'll have in your club from doing the silver upgrades and much more, which makes it much easier. So you can see here, PSV is the one we're going to use. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I just need to get one more player from PSV, so I can go ahead and just buy it off the market here, go to Eredivisie and add PSV. So let me go ahead and do that quickly and find the cheapest one to buy. So we got Bakayoko there, and we got him for, just so you can see, 350 coins, so nothing at all. And in the last positions, all we need to do is just go back to squad better if you want to. Select this as any. You want to go low to high. Make sure it is on ignore position, and then we're just going to select Eredivisie, the Dutch league, basically, to get this done. And that's just going to put in all of our low players from that league, and then bang, that one's complete. Don't have to look in our club. There we go. And then we can just go ahead and submit once we've got the chemistry. Just shuffle a couple players around to get the chemistry. And then once the chemistry is done, that is how you do that. So you just ignore Ligue 1 for now on. Gold pack. Then these gold packs you do the exact same thing with. Break them down. Okay, Ligue 1 players are going to go into the L1 double upgrades. Anything else is going to go into the cover. So there's a Ligue 1 player straight on the bat. That's going to go into an L1 double upgrade or Ligue 1 upgrade. And then again, Premier League is going to be, or La Liga is going to go into, or Serie A is going to go into the League SBCs. The women card can go into the crafting where we get the 5 players. This card, everything else. We've got another Ligue 1 player here that can go back into the L1 double. And we get ourselves some coins back as well. So again, you can see here, we're just building them up nice and easy. If you do have any questions, please comment down below. I will be doing a full grind on this straight after this video, so if you're still a little bit lost, I'm going to do step by step through every single SBC, and I will catch you in the next one.